Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have their financial life in order, while others are constantly in a struggle? The secret often lies in one simple word: budgeting. Now, what's so magical about budgeting? Well, it's like having a financial roadmap. It provides clarity on your income and expenses, helping you see where your money is going and where you might be able to make adjustments. Budgeting can also help prevent overspending. You'll be less likely to impulsively buy that fancy new gadget if you know it's not in your budget. But here's a crucial point to remember. Budgeting isn't about restricting yourself. It's about understanding your spending and making informed decisions. It's about making your money work for you, allowing for saving and investment opportunities, and ultimately, financial success. So, if you're ready to take control of your financial life, let's dive into the process of creating and managing a budget. Creating a budget might seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be. It's a straightforward process that can be broken down into manageable steps. So let's dive right in. Step 1. Track your income and expenses. Start by listing all your sources of income. This includes your salary, any side hustles, dividends from investments, and so on. Next, keep a record of your expenses. Every coffee you buy, every utility bill you pay, every penny you spend, jot it down. You could use a good old pen and paper, or, if you're more digitally inclined, there are numerous budgeting apps available. The idea is to understand where your money is coming from and where it's going. Step 2. Categorize your expenses. This will help you see the bigger picture. Start by separating your needs from your wants. Needs would be things like housing, groceries, utilities, and healthcare. Wants, on the other hand, could be things like dining out, entertainment, and non-essential shopping. By doing this, you can identify areas where you might be overspending and where you can potentially cut back. Step 3. Set your financial goals. What are you saving for? A vacation, a new car, retirement? By setting clear, achievable goals, you can create a roadmap for your money. It's important to be realistic here. If your goals are too ambitious, you might end up feeling discouraged and give up. Step 4. Allocate your money towards these goals. This is where the magic happens. Based on your income, expenses, and financial goals, you can now decide how much money you want to allocate towards each category. A common rule of thumb is the 50-30-20 rule. Spend 50% of your income on needs, 30% on wants, and save 20%. However, feel free to tweak these percentages based on your personal circumstances and goals. Finally, remember that creating a budget is a dynamic process. Your income, expenses, and goals might change over time, and that's okay. Your budget should change with them. It's not about restricting yourself, but about making informed decisions about your money. If you're just starting out, it's okay to begin with a simple budget. As you get more comfortable, you can explore more complex budgeting methods. It's all about finding what works best for you. Remember, the aim of a budget isn't to make you feel deprived, but to give you a sense of control and direction in your financial life. Creating a budget is just the first step. The real challenge lies in sticking to it and managing it effectively. So, let's dive into how you can keep your budget on track. First things first, you need to regularly review and adjust your budget. Think of your budget as a living, breathing entity. It's not something you create once and then forget about. It changes as your income, expenses, and financial goals change. So make it a habit to revisit your budget at least once a month. This will help you ensure that your budget is always in sync with your current financial reality. Next, consider using budgeting tools and apps. In this digital age, there are countless tools available that can help you manage your budget more effectively. These tools can track your spending, categorize your expenses, and even send you alerts when you're nearing your budget limit. They can be a real game changer, especially if you're new to budgeting. However, don't let these tools make you rigid. Flexibility is key in budgeting. Life is unpredictable, and your budget should be able to accommodate that unpredictability. Maybe you get a surprise bonus at work, or maybe your car breaks down and needs repairs. Whatever the case, your budget should have some wiggle room to handle these unexpected events. Speaking of unexpected expenses and setbacks, it's important to note that they are just that, unexpected. They're not a sign that you're bad at budgeting or that your budget has failed. Instead, they're a reminder that you need to be prepared for the unexpected. This is where an emergency fund comes in. By setting aside money for emergencies, you can handle these unexpected expenses without derailing your budget. Remember, budgeting is not about restriction, it's about understanding your money and making it work for you. It's about gaining control over your financial future. And with the right strategies, you can do just that. With consistent effort and a bit of discipline, you'll soon find that managing your budget becomes second nature. Let's quickly recap the key points we've covered about budgeting. Budgeting, in essence, is the practice of creating a plan for your money. It's a fundamental tool that helps you understand where your money is going, and more importantly, it allows you to decide where you want your money to go. Creating a budget is a straightforward process. First, identify your income sources. Next, list out your expenses, separating them into fixed and variable categories. Then, understand your financial goals and allocate funds accordingly. Remember, every dollar should have a job. Managing a budget effectively is equally important. Monitor your spending habits regularly and adjust your budget as needed. Celebrate small victories to keep yourself motivated. Budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about liberation. It's about gaining control over your finances and steering them towards your dreams and aspirations. It's about making your money work for you, not the other way around. With a solid budget in place, you're not just spending money, you're investing in your future. The key to mastering your money blueprint lies in your hands. It's a journey, and like all journeys, it begins with a single step. That step is budgeting. So take that step today. You'll be surprised at how quickly you can transform your financial landscape. Remember, the journey to financial freedom begins with a well-managed budget. So start today, and before you know it, you'll be a master of your money blueprint. Don't forget to hit the like button if you found this video helpful, and subscribe to our channel for more financial wisdom.